It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And we'll be out way back on that return. Not even up to the 10, but inside his own 9-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got Turner for the completion. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion left. From the gun is Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Will get it to Brent. Oh, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have it. And they're able to add some extra yards on the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. So that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To the air, Milrow. That's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Walker on first down. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass it down close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going to go. It's Purdy. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way to that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with the short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Get set.
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-point game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Tackled by Devin Harper. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Yo Rupp from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. 16 average. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He fires one deep down the left sideline. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 on a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs from 37. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. At the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Purdy to throw. This will be caught by Watkins. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
It's 6 yards on the gain, and now they've got 2nd and goal from the 1.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal.
It's set. 18, what's up?
Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70, Cougar 19.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy throwing here. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third and long, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing here. Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Cougar 19, 70 range. Viking 18. Go check. Go check.
Now it's Milrow. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19, Charger, 9.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Get set.
Slot man motioned over. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here we go. Set. 69, 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's a cut for the first. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
Milrow with it on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Hawks, Warriors, 70. Let go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought them better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Ready? Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Running this one left. Dropped by the first down he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Get set.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
It's fielded at the 14. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the 49ers are going to reception of the season.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run. He's to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. There's a screen out for Walker. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 79, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Will Rowe from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
60 Bobcats.
Good for a Seahawks.
First down throw here from Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Finds the football outside. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker breaks the tackle, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
it at the 2. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That's his fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They send a tight end in motion. From the gun is Purdy. He rolls to his right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, the the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
First down, 49ers.
So first down from the 41. Now motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun, handoff to Garendo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long, Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Terrell Smith. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's in the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on the fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
70 ranges.
Here he goes, third and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
18 Rattler, 8 Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They tied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Gibbs to Garindo, running left. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Buying some time right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Purdy to throw it. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 30. To begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
2nd and 10 now. Howard finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Howard lasers this one deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Here we go. Yellow. 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 Start.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. And Barry Watkins in motion. Purdy looking to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. That's caught at the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To the air, Howard. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. He needs to be brought down up at the 31. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. We've set it downs for him from the 31. From the gun, Gurindo. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Get set.
They're going to pass it here. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get wreck, and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set the speed. Beast to baby, wife, Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, man, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to... See the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trim it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked by Marquise Siegel. He's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Headed out right. He's got Devontae Smith. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180.
The tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the 49ers get to it.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
10 yards on the pickup in 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That finds Jacob Kelly. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get set. Yellow. 18. What's up?
To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds a man right side. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Outside. 18. What's up? Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Isaac Arindo with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel...
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll get to work here, first and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. First down throwing for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense in the hurry up here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They go to Barkley again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. Escapes out to the left.
I don't find that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Isaac Gorindo to return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Diving right side, got it! Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set, get set. Right around. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Get set, get set. Go. 18, watch out.
Gorindo on second down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. That's complete. Here's Kelly. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here.
Get set. Yeah, you. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Now Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This, 42 yards from the right half. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Big gain downfield. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying again on second down. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 2-yard line.
In the huddle, here's first and goal.
Hey! Good. Check. And anyway, 63.
Hurts throwing again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. It's Hurts once again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it had some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to just 2. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Garindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down throw by Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. On the counter, McCaffrey. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Purdy throwing here on first. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Looking to throw, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
On him quick, and they bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, a run with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Window to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Get set, get set.
Zone read. It's a give for Gurindo. Have to give on a zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
7-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Hurts on first down. Completed left side to Smith. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles with a 5-point lead. Second down now, they need 7. Play action, Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. He'll throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Secures this at the 17. Space past the 35. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, watch out.
He'll look to throw it. He's on target, Watkins. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the red zone now. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
10-yard loss on the play. It's
53, back.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
The kick is good. He got it. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. The window to return it. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First throw of overtime. And he'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Eagles 24.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he gets it in, touchdown Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Hurts looking to throw. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.